gone sports. Hey, girls gone sports. Show me you reppin' your team with Santina and Jeanine. Hey, girls gone sports. Hey, girls gone sports. We steady getting it hype. Hey, I know that you gonna like. You know it's poppin'. If it's a game, you know that we watchin'. We gonna talk football or basketball. All sports, come get involved. Hey, girls gone sports. Woo!
Welcome back to episode 47 of Girls Gone Sports Podcast. Girls Gone Sports. Oh, we made it to some baseball. April Fool's.
It's April Fool's Day.
Hey, Santina.
Hey, Jeanine.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling foolish. Today is April 1st, April Fool's Day. We are recording.
I'm feeling tricky.
Tricky. What's that song? It's tricky. It's to rock around, to rock around. Get it, Santina? It's tricky. It's tricky.
From White Chicks.
That's where I first heard the song, but probably people out there heard it back when it came out.
When we choreographed the dance.
Remember we were there in the studio? That was great.
Mm-hmm.
And you almost got tricked because you saw an Aaron Rodgers dressed up as a Bears team.
My dad decided to repost a little meme on Facebook saying that welcome to the team, to the Chicago Bears. And even the Bears don't want him.
How could the Bears go even more downhill? Add Aaron Rodgers to your team.
Guys, what if he goes to the Jaguars?
I think, Santina, you are officially out of the jungle. There's no... Well, before we get into all of, our favorite players and all that good stuff, if this is your first time joining us here on Girls Gone Sports Podcast, first of all, we would like to say thank you. And make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. You're hitting that like button and also the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Girls Gone Sports. Because, Santina, why would you want to?
There's no reason.
There literally is no reason.
Just do it.
Please. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you tune in for your podcast, thank you so much for joining us here today. Now, Santina, we got some kind of exciting tea drama that's happening that is making me furious. I'm mad.
So I'm hoping this is an April Fool's prank.
Right.
Now, everybody knows we love the names of the different plays in the NFL, right? Mm-hmm. And we try to come up with our own. But the NFL club's proposal of banning the tush-push.
Wait a second for that. I need a...
Banning the iconic tush-push. Now, the tush-push is the play where the quarterback takes the snap under center and dives forward while teammates push him from behind, right? Why would you take that away?
If you know, the tush-push is so iconic. It's one of your backup plays, I feel like, when you're that close, so close to the end zone. And you just want to guarantee, you want to jump over that line and make sure it's going to get in. And now some clubs are trying to get it taken out. And I'm like, you're just jealous.
Yeah.
You're literally just a hater.
I think
for
they're just
tush-push.
bored, so they're just like, what can we do?
Yes.
What can we do here? Now, a lot were saying the clubs were thinking, the coaches are arguing for it because it could hurt, players with the force and everything. They're fine.
Y'all got shoulder pads. Y'all got helmets for a reason.
You're going to get hurt either way.
Yep.
Either way. Aaron Rodgers got hurt, just running? And he hurt his ankle?
Someone got hurt probably just, changing.
Yeah, so, it's just
if they ban the tush-push, you will feel my wrath. I love the tush-push. And now for this actually to go on and for them to actually quote unquote ban it from the NFL, it would need 24 out of the 32 clubs, aka teams, which is 75%, needed to pass that ban. So 24 out of the 32 teams would have to vote yes, no more tush-push, which I do not see happening because so many quarterbacks, I feel like teams try it and really just want to get into the end zone. But there's only two teams really that kind of come into my mind that successfully can do the tush-push. It's the Philadelphia Eagles, which I feel like they're known and iconic for that tush-push, and also the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen. He loves to go left. He loves the tush-push. And, it works most of the time. And I think the percentage of it working for the Eagles was 82%. Something crazy. So I think other teams are getting jealous and not being able to do that. So that's why they're trying to ban it. Because in a way, it's because to protect the players. Relax. Relax.
If you want to protect them, okay, come up with better helmet gear to protect against CTE. Yep. Come up with better padding. There's so many more things besides a play.
Right. And it's like, is it fair to the teams that do it really well? Because, like, why are they being punished for something that they're doing really well?
Who's doing this?
God, I know it's Aaron back there in a costume.
Who's paying somebody? Because this is just
we need our own club to represent.
I think instead of asking coaches or people on that committee who can vote, ask the players.
They're the ones doing it. I love that idea, Santina.
Because there's so many players, you can have a bigger like percentage that you need. I would say ask the players.
We need like a pro tush button, like pro tush push. I am pro.
You're not going to find, what's that one guy? Oh my God, we talked about him a couple episodes ago where he kept like doing like the false start. It wasn't a tush
Oh my
push.
God, what team was that on? Was it the Eagles?
I have no idea, but it wasn't a tush push. He kept just flying.
No, I think it was the Eagles maybe versus the Browns, or I think it was an orange team. Yeah, where he kept just like false start, like he just kept jumping and jumping and jumping.
It was so dramatic, but I don't think they should be getting rid of the tush push.
So you're voting no against the tush push.
Yeah, they should keep it.
Hashtag keep the tush. Keep tush.
Hashtag push for the tush. That was really
I
good.
love that.
If someone steals that, I'm
hashtag
so
push
angry.
for the tush.
Thank you.
That was really good, Santina.
Thank you.
Well, they're also kind of around this year, you know, the clubs and committees, they get together to kind of get ready for the next year. What rules, what regulations do they want to get started for the next year? Now, Santina, the NFL also just passed a 1-year rule. What does that 1-year rule entail for us?
So it allows organizations to set up a phone or video call with up to 5 free agents and make travel plans. So just like a FaceTime.
Like a spirit
Is that what we're getting? So once the meeting is done, franchises are required to report the date, time, and type of call, player, and agent.
And I think this is coming up because of all the things that are happening with the Steelers talk with Aaron Rodgers. And they want to have like that security that they're allowed to do that. No, not the meeting. And they're like, we need to know date, time, who was there, what were the snacks, what were the beverages.
I'm sorry, are you just like going to roll over out of bed and be like, hey guys.
Hey, can everybody hear me?
Are you ready to sign me?
Well, I mean, I think that's great, right? Allowing the video calls.
Now, what about the hackers?
As the Zoom bombers, that'd be us. Like, hey, we're also here.
Someone's waiting in the queue.
Charlie, just let him in. Can you guys see me? Is my camera on? Can you hear me?
They're going to be making cameos for their meeting.
Hey guys, let me in. Let me in. Oh, but yeah, so that's interesting. Interesting they're letting all these new rules come in. But Santina, still on football, a team that you feel very familiar with. The Dallas Cowboys. And every week it seems like we're saying this person is the highest non-paid or highest non-quarterback getting paid, and it keeps changing. Now we're on the third person, Santina, postseason getting a contract. What's happening on the Cowboys?
So the Cowboys signed again Micah Parsons.
Woo!
And he is the highest non-paid quarterback with a contract of he's been offered $200 million.
I want $200 million.
I need to know what my uncle thinks. He's probably like, all that money.
He's like, all that money, you can put it here and here and here. Is Dak Prescott, I'm assuming he's coming back next year?
Yeah, and I don't know if he was hurt.
He was a little bit last year, I think.
Yeah, and
wasn't?
We're all pretty sure he's, willing to sign this contract.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons. But I mean, congratulations.
Yeah,
That's a big honor.
Dallas, your family's gonna kill me. They're not the best, but for $200 million, you could catch me in the Bears or the Jets, Patriots,
anybody.
I'll be there. For $5.
A free ticket,
free ticket, snacks, which we're gonna talk about later. What'd you say?
Free Zoom call,
free 30-minute Zoom call with a quarterback of your choice.
But what if? Just to go. What if the connection's bad, and it's like, off.
We want to. Sally, sit down. And then the dog's barking.
When it like speeds up. I don't know.
And so I was talking about. I was like, honey, can you let the dog outside?
Down, Sally.
Down, Sally.
Well, I mean, a little drama with football, even though the season's done, it's never really over.
It's never really over. It's like that ex that comes back.
It just keeps coming back.
It's like Travis trying to get back to you. You know what I mean?
Right. I guess we'll just see how the new season season treats us. I don't know. We're really kind of up in the air. I haven't really heard much about Taylor and Travis. Yeah. So.
I mean, are you guys still... I'm sorry. I don't know if you're allowed to, because at NDA, are you and Travis still talking?
TBD. Yeah. I will say. That's all I really can say without being fined. Yeah. Maybe I can ask Micah for some money.
Well, maybe we could talk to Will Greer. I'm sure he knows.
He would really.
He knows the ins and outs. He does know the ins and outs. We need Will Greer jerseys.
Like, I know nobody appreciates Will Greer like we do.
Will Greer, I should DM him like, hey, do you want to be on the podcast? We love you.
We know nobody knows who you are. But
did we put him on our sleigh in the Christmas episode?
I think so.
Someone
Is he like the third string?
He's like third string quarterback.
Seventh string quarterback.
Same. Well, we will be updating you guys on roster moves, all of the NBA regulations. Hopefully by the time next week rolls around, it's a no on the ban of the tush-push. Now, as we're approaching spring, means we're hitting playoffs. So, Santina, 2 weeks till NBA playoffs, which I think it kind of came fast considering that there's like 80-something games for a regular season for basketball. Now, the teams, top 3 right now in the Eastern Conference, we got the Cavaliers, we got the Celtics, and we got the Knicks, which I feel like we were somewhere around here last year, so not really much of a surprise. I believe Knicks were top 2 last year where we are, but now they're 3. Just rest up, Jalen Brunson.
Guys, in the top 3 in the Western, we have Thunder, Nuggets, and my Rockets. Finally!
Santina, your Rockets.
My team in whatever sport finally made it.
I'm so happy for you.
You know, even if they don't win, I don't care.
But you know what? Maybe this will give the Jaguars like some motivation.
Right. Because they watch weekly when we post. So they're probably like, wow, we really need to step it up.
Right. And they're listening like, okay, what do the girls say? We really got to take this into consideration.
Guys, how exciting.
Congratulations, Santina. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Now, Jeanine, real fast before we move on. What do you think your predictions are? Do you just have like a random team you think you can throw out for the championship?
Who do I think is going to win the championship this year?
Or not even win, maybe the 2 teams that'll go against each other.
Cavaliers, definitely 100%. They were like 15 straight games winning. They're the best right now in the Eastern Conference. And maybe Thunder?
Okay.
Maybe Thunder. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But I definitely think the Cavaliers are going to win this year.
Nice.
Even though I love you, New York Knicks, I love you. The Cavaliers have just been amazing this year. So I'm going to give it to them. Nice. And your thoughts, madame?
Oh, so I'm going to choose the Knicks. Just because I want them to face the Rockets. So I'm going to choose the Rockets too.
I kind of like our 2 teams.
Yeah.
Up in there.
That's not going to happen, most likely.
But, like in some kind of multiverse.
But a lot of them, maybe the other teams get the flu. So then when they actually play, it's really bad.
Like the bird flu or something.
Yeah, the stomach bug, bird flu. So what do you think is like the lowest scoring game
ever
in NBA history? Because I feel like it's easy to score more points in
I think 15
basketball. Just 15.
This might be a Siri question. This might be a Google.
I would be if I was on a basketball team, it would probably be the lowest scoring one.
Santina, what do you mean? We dunk on everybody.
I'd be like, why do I have to run? Can I just stay down here?
Stay right under the basket. Boom.
I'd be like, can I be the free throw? The designated
free throw. Do you think people get embarrassed doing that when they don't make it?
Yeah, I would.
I feel bad when people nowadays are like, boo. I'm like, they're just ladies. Leave them be.
I know. I'm like, maybe it's easier to make shots when you're actively in a play.
Yeah.
Because speaking of play, I saw Hadestown for the first time, by the way.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really
Speaking of Broadway. And what about Wicked coming out soon, guys? Anyway.
Oh, we got to be there. Front row.
We do have a Wicked podcast, dude. Look at Green and Pink. We didn't plan that.
I think Aaron Rodgers would be the Wiz.
Oh, with the wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's mischievous. He's what's that word when you like lie?
Liar.
It's like a word when you deceive. He's
deceiving.
Deceiving.
Yeah.
And we're Alphabet and Glinda.
We're like a mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, I mean, guys, we hate him, but we bring him out every episode. He is wearing green. I swear to God. Like we said, one day he's going to come out with a black eye.
Literally. Do you guys love how we get sidetracked like that?
Literally. Hey, everything's happening.
But I think it's easier to score a point in basketball when you're actively in a play rather than a free throw because it's kind of quiet. Yeah. And then I would mess up on free throws.
I'm like, guys, don't look at me. Look away. Look away.
Nobody look at me go.
Oh, well, Santina, our outfits today, right? We try to coordinate with what we're talking about. We got baseball stuff on. Santina, why are we wearing baseball stuff?
Because it is the start of baseball season.
Woo!
I mean, it was time. Sometimes I forget about baseball.
Don't we all?
But there's like over 100 games.
Yes.
And that is just like in the sun.
Yeah.
And most
the
games.
Dippin' Dots are dripping. I'm ready to learn though.
I am so ready to learn. So last season with the what is that called? The World Series, it was the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees.
No, the Yankees didn't meet. Wait, were we in it?
No, because it was supposed to be a Subway Series.
It was supposed to be a Subway Series,
but it did
not
was
happen.
The Yankees and the Dodgers.
Mets?
No, it wasn't the Mets.
Guys.
I think it was.
No.
I'm 100% it was the Dodgers, the LA Dodgers.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it was the
Yankees. Guys, please do not get mad at us, okay? Like, football happened. Like, it's a lot, okay?
Over 100 games.
Yes.
I'm excited for baseball season. I love going to games.
Me too. And as a new Yankees fan, I'm pumped.
So I am a Colorado Rockies fan. I just needed something quick. So this is actually my brother.
Just tossed it on. Nothing really serious.
Because I couldn't find my other shirt. But that's besides the point. So Jeanine, since you have a Yankee shirt on, now they have a new bat coming out, and it's a little controversial.
It is a little controversial. It's been all over the news out. It's called a torpedo bat.
Right.
Same.
Now, what is a torpedo?
So a torpedo bat, right? So the difference between like a regular bat and a torpedo bat is the sweet spot of the bat is moved. So the sweet spot is like where you want the ball to hit, you know, when a hitter, is that the correct term? A batter, thank you. Yeah. When a batter is hitting the ball. So it's kind of like the suggested spot. You know, it's the best spot to hit the ball for best contact power. That's where you want to hit. That's why it's called the sweet spot. It's the best spot. Now, this also helps with the batter. I wrote hitter. Batter's hands.
Same thing.
This also helps with the batter's hands because if you hit the ball like too low, it can cause like a stinger or like a shock to like the hand with the force. So the goal is to hit that sweet spot, right? It helps the ball. It also helps the hitter with protecting their hand. Now, the Yankees are used to kind of having that sweet spot be a little bit lower. So they've been kind of missing it. They've been hitting lower on the bat. And obviously, over time, right, that's adding a lot of force to the hand, which you want to protect that in baseball. Like, that's literally what you need, hands and legs. And so they've been missing the sweet spot, which just gets into, like, bat breakage. And it's just not great contact. So coming into this year, the Yankees were like, what can we do, Santina? What can we do to ensure that, you know, we're getting that sweet spot, we're getting that good batting technique? So they're using these new torpedo bats. They're called torpedo bats.
Well, I think it kind of helped them because the Yankees also hit 3 home runs back to back.
Yes, they hit 3 home runs back to back, which has never been done before.
First time in history.
Yeah, first time in their franchise history that the Yankees did the 3 home runs back to back. So that's pretty good, 3 homers. And I think it might all be to the new bat. And because the bat, what they did is they took that has more wood, like on the sweet spot where they need to hit the ball, so it's moved further down. So where they're used to hitting the ball lower on the bat, they added more wood there to help them get that sweet spot. So that might be good connection why they had 3 home runs.
Now, I get the bat is a key part in swinging, but also it's the batter's eye-hand coordination, knowing when to time the pitch.
Right.
Now, I don't know, have you ever been to like a batting cage?
I've seen them. I think probably.
So we'll just have to randomly go. Like you bring your own bats, but you could do like a softball or a baseball. They go so fast.
Like the practice one, the machines?
Yeah. Like, well, I think you can adjust the speeds, but the pitchers are, like, they're pitching, like, 95 and above.
What would you do if I put the machine at 100 and put, like, 20 balls in there?
I'm like, no. I would literally curl up in, like, fetal position. I'm like, I can't do it.
I can't, Mom?
No, I want to, maybe other teams are going to want to also make the bats a torpedo.
I know people are trying to say it's illegal. I'm like, relax. Not everything needs to be banned.
Wasn't there was something in baseball where someone, I think, was banned because they were using something on their hand when pitching.
Oh.
I think I forgot what it was called, but there's something where you can't do.
Gum.
I think so.
Chalk.
Car oil.
But Santina, I like that you bring that up, how it also has to do, with the eye coordination and the feet placement. Just that bat is just that little extra key thing. Hopefully that will help them. And Santina, speaking of, little key things to help them, recently an article, a post kind of came out about MLB's new park food, and we picked like the 3 craziest, so we feel like need to be mentioned here on Girls Gone Sports, because you can't go to a game without having a snack.
No, my favorite snack to get at a game are chicken fingers and French fries.
Ooh, do they have honey mustard?
Probably. I don't know. Like, people usually get like a hot dog or a burger. I just like the chicken fingers.
Just something about a chicken finger at a stadium.
I do have to say the Yankees, when I went, they had the bucket where it was like a pound of fries and like 8 chicken tenders for like $20.
I'd split that with you.
Yeah. I was like, that's the best deal. But anyways, speaking of the Yankees, one of their ballpark foods is a tiramisu helmet.
It's literally like
tiramisu.
It's literally like a Yankees like plastic helmet just filled with tiramisu.
I'm like, just keep it to the ice cream.
I know.
Simple.
I'm like, imagine eating that like hot,
but in like 92-degree weather,
and it's just like overflowing,
and you're going like this.
I'm gonna espresso over here.
And it's like going down your chin.
Well, that's for the Yankees stadium. It makes me laugh. The Phillies introduced a s'mores quesadilla. Like, what's the theme with like the sticky desserts? Like, it's hot.
I'm like, you're gonna be touching everything. I don't want my hand to touch the food that's gonna go in my mouth. But sometimes I'm like, okay, is it for a game? It's too sweet. When I go to a game, I want more salty. Like, I want the peanuts. I want the chips or whatever. But that's like, I feel like a little too much. It's not a restaurant. Like, you're going to watch ball games.
This is not a restaurant. Waiter, sir. And Santina, the one that shocked us the most, what did the Mariners, I feel like I would never say it right.
I say Mariners?
Mariners, them. What did they bring to the table? Speaking of restaurant.
It's just a, what up, corn dog? I guess just a corn dog. It makes me
laugh. It's literally called a what up corn dog. Same.
But they keep it simple. No tiramisu, no s'mores quesadilla. Just a what up corn dog.
What up corn dog?
What up?
And speaking of keeping things simple, Santina, I want you to tell the audience members, our amazing viewers, what did the Rangers bring?
A boomstick burrito, which is a 25-inch tortilla.
25-inch tortilla.
Does that get 25 booms?
Boom, 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 boom,
25.
A 25-inch burrito at a park. Literally said, this is not a restaurant. This is not Dave & Buster's.
I'm sorry. You're going to eat it. The first inning, spend the rest of the 8 in the bathroom.
Yeah.
25
Mom, can you come pick me up?
Like, if you're at home, okay, you can. And also, not to mention, this 25-inch tortilla, you don't have a table. It's if you can either put it on your laps or you have to hold it like this. It's not going to work. It's not, unless you're in a suite.
Imagine it folded over your legs. Like the toppings dripping up. I would get so overstimulated.
And that's probably going to be like $30.
Yep. Or more.
Yeah.
I would not put that past them. Which one of those foods would you want to try? Between the tiramisu hat, the quesadilla, the what up corn dog, and the
should I choose like one dessert, one?
Sure.
Okay. I think I think I want to try the what up corn dog.
What up corn dog?
Maybe they do like different toppings on it.
I think it's blue.
Oh. Why?
I don't know.
And then you go to the bathroom, you're concerned.
Yeah.
And then you forget you
Am I Smurf?
I would still do the what up corn dog, and then I think I would do the tiramisu in the helmet because it's just like the utensil and you don't have to touch it.
The hat bucket.
Yeah, I think I would do that.
I want that baseball cap tiramisu. And you know what, Santina? I think with your family and mine, let's tear up that 25-inch burrito.
I think we can.
Let's do that.
Mom, can you just hold this for me?
Just hold the corner of it for me, please. Well, that sounds delicious. We're going to have to get to a baseball game this season.
Yeah,
like
I
1,000%.
love baseball games.
I've never been to a professional league. No, I lied. I've been to the Pittsburgh Pirates before, but I was like 7.
That was fun.
So we need to go to the
like
Yankees.
their stadium.
Yeah.
When you walk behind home plate, like the whole view of Pittsburgh, that's really nice.
Well, we're going to have to do that at Santina. Yeah. And speaking of doing things, if you enjoyed your time here on Girls Gone Sports podcast, make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you are liking this video, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and hitting that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Girls Gone Sports. Because Santina, why would you want to?
No reason.
There's no reason. It just helps us out in the long run. Yeah. And thank you so much if you listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your podcast. If you want to find us, you can find us on Instagram, Girls Gone Sports Pod. We are on Facebook and TikTok at Girls Gone Sports. So we will see you next week for episode 48 of Girls Gone Sports Podcast.
Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls.